All right, boys, we're back. Sorry about that. It's fine. It's actually not a problem. The catch event begins in 5 minutes. Make sure to re-like this stream if you're hopping in. I really appreciate it, guys. Thank you so much. Sorry to spam your sub boxes. Oh, dag nabbit, dag snabbit, and flabbit, and scrabbit, and make some scrapple. I had some scrapple recently. I hadn't had scrapple in a long time. I was craving scrapple. I was like, you know what? Do we fucking... Yeah, I'm sorry to spam notifications. I don't mean to. I'm not trying to do attention farm. I'm just crashing. I'm just losing connection. We're going to Sinnoh. Sorry about that, fellas. We are so back. Hello, PokeMMO? Hello? No shot. No shot my internet. No shot my internet crashes as well. There's no way. Okay, we're fine. They were just baiting me. They just wanted some attention. Here you go, Comcast. Here you go, Comcast. No worries, no worries. Eterna Forest. Okay. Eterna Forest, Sinnoh. Do the event? Yeah, sorry, man. I think I am doing False White Pokeball for this. Let me zoom out. Just anywhere in the forest, I assume. Okay. A lot of people here, man. Guys, get out of here. There's not even a shiny prize. Shake my head. Guys, actually don't play the event, Copium. Definitely don't give the Iron Man a better chance of winning RP. Good luck to everybody playing, man. Good luck to everybody involved. There's Baneri's +3, Buidu 0, Beautifly's -3. I'm just gonna go for the... Try to get that, what's it called, encounter ASAP? The Baneri. The Pheno Discord is just my Discord, if I'm understanding correctly. It should be linked below every stream and every video. Unless there's a different Discord that I don't know about. To be fair, that's sorry if I'm... There's Pheno calls in my Discord. I'm not trying to like... Where's my Discord? Yeah, okay. I wasn't trying to like... Yeah, okay, got you. I was trying to overshadow a different Discord or whatever. That's what I thought. Thank you. Okay. Someone's dumping Shalfas? No way. Dumping Shalfas? Whoa. Someone said someone is dumping Shalfas, and I was like, what are you talking about? To be fair, it seems like they're mostly flexing them. This person put up 2 different Shalfas for 2 billion. This is a wild one. Wow, Master Balled. This was bred, I assume. This person is just flexing them. When they list for like 2 bill like that, they're just flexing them. This one was 18 minutes ago. This is wild caught. Dude, it is crazy. 651 encounters. People are nuts, man. What? It's enough to break your brain. Oh my goodness. Here, let's do the, yeah. Any more? Not a whole lot. I'm not seeing a whole lot of Shalfa dumping, but it's beautiful to go check. I don't check Shalfas enough on the GTL. It is a really cool thing to go see, man. Something I'll probably never see in my PokeMMO career. You know, like that's nuts. Hopefully no F. Hopefully no F. Hopefully no F. Please, please, please. But this guy is so sweet. Here, what's that? Thank you, yes. No F. Okay. Whew. Looks so scared these days. Surely it's stopped. Surely it's chilling. I don't think I need to, I think False Swipe Pokeball is probably enough, but let me check. The event's going to begin in like a second, just so people know. No, it does need to be Sport, actually. Okay. Or it could be Great Bald. False Swipe Great Bald. Alright, the event began, fellas. The event There's literally no nature bonus, Shusuke. So yes, no synchronized mon. Okay. All right, fellas. No, I've never had the devs ask me for anything or communicate with me. I mean, yeah. All right. Alrighty, fellas, the catch event is beginning. I'm gonna be slowing things down a bit on the Iron Man. I'm gonna be false swipe spore and pokeballing the Beneries, and then hopefully false swipe pokeballing the Buidus, and then maybe false swipe sporing and pokeballing the Beautiflies. There's only 3 Pokemon we're catching in this event. It's over here in Eterna Forest. I'm gonna slow down, play this event in a budget way to hopefully save up some Pokeyen. Pokeyen has been the biggest problem, and I think if I stop spending like 100k Pokeyen, 150k per catch event, it'll help me a bit in my savings. Hopefully this should help. Okay. I'm so scared of F's right now. Hopefully we're fine. Let me close some of this stuff. So Buidu false swipe. Okay. Let me bring back up the website, Team Synergy's website. Let me go to Pokedex and check Buidu. I can't spore it. Okay, false swipe Pokeball Buidu is 99.2. Okay, I think it should be okay. Yeah, Buidu is 99.2%. Okay, so we can just false swipe Pokeball that. Beautiful. 142. Wow, that's already a pretty good catch. Not good enough to place in the event, but good to call it above average catches. Okay. Should be easily chill event or whatever. In a horde, if I were you, if you get a horde, I might just run. I think it's going to take too long to clear it for the catch. I could be wrong. It's my opinion. If I got a wild horde, I'm probably maybe is there wild Baneri hordes? Maybe wild Baneri hordes is worth to take a sec. It'd be incredible. I mean, I agree. I'll try hard. I think that maybe I could do better to foster that. I think the devs just want to kind of be in their own lane. I kind of think they just like, but I don't know. Also, the problem is the other problem with that is I don't really want any like privileges as a content creator. People get really mad, understandably so to some extent. People already accuse me of like being a secret dev. You know, there's already conspiracy theories that exist, right? About like, oh, Patrouski's actually bought out by PokeMMO. Oh, Patrouski, he doesn't actually like the game. He just is paid by the devs to promote it. And it's like, this is like, you know, I've been playing the game since 2013. This has been the longest psyop of all time. If that's the case, like, it's just, you know, there's already like crazy conspiracy theories and people fucking get really MMO players who would have thought are a little too turbo online and get insane, but I just don't want to give them, I don't want to actually, you know, I don't want any unfair advantage as a content creator, any sort of like in with the devs, because then I think it just proves that right, and I don't want that. I don't have that, you know. Oh, dev confirmed. Yeah, true and real. I mean, that one, you know, I've admitted to. True. Secret dev. I have secret dev. I turn on the switch if I'm watching a streamer and they aren't getting shinies. I flip the switch, you know. Gotta have good content, right? Hide UI for screenshot. I think F12 is the default. I could be wrong. I will say, so like for the screenshot competition, I don't know if you can do that, which kind of sucks. For non-competition, yes, please press F12, get a really beautiful, you know, screenshot. For the screenshot competition, you need your IGN showing, you know. True, Sticky. God damn it. The hardest to get, the hardest / rarest shiny in all of PokeMMO is probably a wild Shalfa Ditto. So well, that's technically secret shiny. Like, that's very, like, you know, I feel like if there's ×3 Baneri randomly, that might be worth to like beat down the horde. 2 30-minute ads sob. Ads suck, but they also are. I always try to say, like, I get it. Ads do suck. If you don't want to watch ads, you know, subscribe. Ads are the only way I can be here. Like, I agree with you. Ads suck. And if you really don't want to watch them, feel free to ad block if it really bothers you. Without ads, I could not exist. Without ads, any YouTuber could not exist. Like, I do get a little, I'm less, the more I've grown as a content creator, I'm less empathetic about complaining about ads, because you're watching free content. Like, there's no video content in the world that's like free without ads. Like, any free streaming ads, you know, it has to, if you want free content, I'm sorry, you either have to watch the ads or just ad block. I don't, you know, complaining about ads while watching free video content is always, not that I'm the most entertaining motherfucker in the world, you know, but yeah, like, come on, what are we doing here, you know? But generally, yeah, so okay, here's a good example. So here's a bunch of, what's it called, the price is, yeah, the price isn't, it got changed. Well, so they had think of the Prime. I really appreciate that, Barf Mall. I hope the content's been worth it to you in some way, dude. Much love to you, man. Add your own IGN. There's an in-game save. Go to settings and go to gameplay and click show own overworld name. Great question. This fucker endured my hit. Wait, that's that's hilarious. That's insane. In the streaming realm, 4812 is a lot. Are you trying to say that? What are you saying? Are you saying that I run 40 or I run 12? What are you saying? I run 12 minutes of, I don't run 12 minutes of ads in an hour. I run I think I can double check. I think I run 6 minutes of ads an hour. Your average TV show that you watch, I think you're gonna watch I think you're gonna do what? You're gonna watch one ad every like 6 minutes, maybe like 3 minutes of ads. Streaming has like the least ads, you know. Okay, okay, I was about to get mad. I misread your shit, Lurky. That's my, you're right. That's my bad. You know, you're actually right. No, I'm actually wrong as hell there. You're actually right. I'll give you that. I deserve a little flame. Apologies. I was trying to understand. My apologies. My apologies. That's my bad. You're right. That YouTube isn't that bad. You like sports nowadays. Yeah, sports are fucking crazy. Sports are like half ads. That is true. I'm sorry. You're right. 100%, Lurky. My apologies. There's a lot of chat. Your other chat was off screen. My apologies. What's up, Oso? How you doing, dude? Do you feel like they'll ever add other? I think they'll definitely add other alpha starters. Probably the Johto ones would be my guess. I really hope they bring back the 10-year anniversary event. Obviously, it wouldn't be 10 or whatever, but it'd be like 15 year or whatever is coming up. It'd be 13 year. This year they could do 13 year event. They said they would bring it back, but you know, it is what it is. Type beat. The stream, yes. So that is the thing I complain about the most, Camo. That is the part where I hate ads the most. There's a lot of nuance with ads. I agree. I think complaining about stream ads does kind of annoy me these days, because it's like you're literally you're watching free content. You don't have to sub. Like, it, you know, complaining about ads is I get it, but like, we gotta grow up at a certain point, right? We gotta stop complaining about. It's like going to the soup kitchen and being like, oh man, like, you're giving me grilled chicken instead of fried chicken, brother. It's free food. What are you doing? You know, like, but then what's the other point though? The worst thing a streaming platform can do is play ads when someone first joins a stream. It's not good for the streamer, it's not good for the viewer, it's not good for fucking everybody hates it, okay? Because if new viewers, you got a shiny, Jenny? Let me finish my rant. If new viewers join a stream and they have not seen my content yet, and then Twitch serves them an ad immediately, why the fuck would they stay? They have no reason to stay. They don't know if my content's good. They don't know if they like it. They don't know if they're interested. They don't know if it's entertaining. Why the fuck would they stay? I don't blame them for leaving. Like, It's called pre-roll, right? Pre-roll ads fucking suck. And I have every pre-roll ad option turned off on Twitch, and it still plays pre-roll ads to people sometimes. And I think it's because I don't play manual ads almost ever, if not like, so because I don't, yeah. Inverse Twitch, yeah, based. I appreciate that, Lurky. Once again, you're right. Sorry. No, I didn't try Pokemon Champions. No, I'm not super. I don't know. I'm just not super interested, but maybe yeah. Manual ads, but yeah, maybe I should be. I don't know. It feels weird to. I just forget as well. There's a lot of things. Cringe as fuck. Pre-roll ads are good for nobody. Like once again, like pre-roll ads are not good for the streamer, not good for the content creator. Like it's the same thing. Fuck. Not good for the creator, not good for the viewer. Fuck pre-roll ads. Like I hate that shit so much. Like hate pre-roll ads. Yeah, maybe that's. I hate that. That's why can't the ads that I play just disable pre-roll? I don't know. It's annoying. Whatever. Yeah, that'd be crazy. Streaming on YouTube. Yeah, I pay my bills. I do this full time. Yeah, absolutely. I've done it for a while. I also have other side channels called Retro Pat and Patrouski MTG. Patrouski MTG just hit 1,000 subs. That was cool. Thank you. Oh, like that's like, oh, like this is a good catch. It's not catch event like placement worthy, but this is a pretty nice catch, man. It's great for a breeder. It is 31 special attack in the field egg group, but it's 2 times 31. I'll happily take this, dude. It's a male, 2 times 31 male. Impish probably won't factor in there, but it's a cool catch. Always love a 2 times 31. Yeah, I do, Ultra. Yeah, I do. I've thought about doing a movie review channel, but I think for right now, like movies are probably one of the only hobbies that I don't have like monetized, and it's really good to keep hobbies that aren't monetized. Like I love my hobbies, and I still, you know, having them be monetized or be part of my job doesn't make me not like them, but it does affect them, you know. Like that's the honest, you know, it does affect it. More so, like the main way that it affects it is I don't play PokeMMO almost ever like off camera. And what I mean by that is I still play PokeMMO off stream, but usually I'll like I have to be recording. If I get a shiny, I have to be recording. I have to, like, you know, that's a big part of it. I'm not Canadian. Respectfully. I don't know why that feels, I feel like offensive. I'm not Canadian. Why do you say it so strongly? Drawing and doom scrolling poggies. I do a little bit of, you know, for better or for worse. Top hobbies. I wish I respect artwork a ton. The drawing, dude. I love video games. I love PokeMMO. I play my Minecraft Forever world. I love retro video game collecting. The problem is I have too many hobbies now. I have been a little bit less into my hobbies over the past like 6 to 8 months or so, unfortunately. But I love Magic the Gathering is a big one. Stop lying about. True. Respectfully, it feels weird to be like, I don't know why. I'm not Canadian. Patrouski Walks account. There was the what do you mean? There was the Patrouski Touch Grass or whatever. Cooking channel went. That probably won't happen. Cooking is something I'm not good at. Like I enjoy it. You have Pokemon cards? A little bit. I actually just bought a new foil for Night. I want to build a blinged out Night March, which is an old deck in the TCG. I prefer Magic the Gathering. Pokemon is a cool card game and it's fun, but Magic the Gathering is just it's unfair to every other card game how good Magic is. I've been playing Magic since Theros, which was like 2011 2013 type beat. It's not fair, man. Magic is so fucking good. In the background, oh, it's Samurai Champloo. So it's what's her name? Oh no, stereotypical streamer. I remember Jean and Mugen, but I don't remember the girl's name. No, streamer sexist confirmed. Samurai Champloo. Is her name's something funny? Her name is Fu. It's like a very like motherfucking Fu, bro. Her name is Fu. Jean, Mugen, and Fu. Okay. Yu-Gi-Oh's the best card game. Yu-Gi-Oh's great. I mean, Yu-Gi-Oh's has depth. The chainings are good. Yu-Gi-Oh so peak. I think Yu-Gi-Oh has an awesome vibe. The problem with Yu-Gi-Oh, from my perspective, outside looking in, you know, I'm sure Yu-Gi-Oh players can feel free to disagree. I mean, I always, to be fair, I always heard this from high-level Yu-Gi-Oh players, but that doesn't, you know, mean everything. From my understanding, Konami just like super does not respect the American players and like the ban list. They're super late to ban things, and then like the balancing of Yu-Gi-Oh seems pretty fucked. But to be fair, Magic the Gathering's been having some balancing problems with Universes Beyond and stuff over the past. Magic the Gathering has run into more problems than it ever has had over the past like 3 to 6 years. So like I can't even, you know, I think it's still the best card game, but Yu-Gi-Oh's too much reading. Magic's following that similar. That used to be a critique I would make of Yu-Gi-Oh. Magic's following the same thing though. Like, and also like, I mean, it's there's positive and negatives. More text is good for more in-depth gameplay, which is really beautiful if people have been playing for a long time. I don't know how to play Yu-Gi-Oh. I respect collecting Yu-Gi-Oh. Not enough Magic players just collect Magic. Every Magic player like plays and like only buys for their decks, which I love, but like I feel like collecting in Magic is not really a thing yet, and I'm interested to see, like, graded Magic cards don't sell for much. People don't want graded cards; they want cards to play with. I think in the future we might see a lot of my Magic channel is like covering. I say this with what's the word? Not hesitation. I say this with caveats. A lot of my Magic channel is covering MTG stocks and like the Magic market. The Magic market is really interesting, and I really like it and care about it. I mostly like the MTG market to like collect my own collection on a budget, and like I think it's really smart to I think encouraging smart collecting when it comes to Magic the Gathering is awesome and based. You know, that's kind of where I'm at. As opposed to encouraging like, oh yeah, treat the Magic market like it's your fucking Roth IRA, and you know what I'm saying, like yeah. So there's what's called the reserved list in Magic the Gathering, Jake Z. The problem is that's not for collecting. There's this thing called the reserved list, and it's very controversial in Magic the Gathering. The reserved list was a list of cards that the developers of Magic made back in like the mid 90s. And they were like, hey, we're never going to reprint any of these cards. These cards, to hold their value, we're never going to reprint these. This is the reserve list, right? And now because of that, that's why Black Lotus is like $10,000, right? For the cheapest one. And then obviously it can get way more expensive from there. But like the cheapest Black Lotus is about 10K. And then you can go up to like hundreds of thousands for or millions for like near mint, you know, memers. Yeah, I hate, yeah, that it's a funny, like, collectors boosters are just, I think people just, collectors boosters are crazy. That's another, like, it's tough, man. Yeah, there has been a real big power creep problem. Commander's free. Even if all of Magic was free, that doesn't like solve, I think a lot of people kind of go to that sometimes. That doesn't really solve the problems. Magic is really expensive, don't get me wrong. And I think literally Magic players also fight this invisible war sometimes against like people who are anti-proxies. I've never met a single person in my entire life who was anti-proxy. Maybe they do exist. I've only ever heard stories on like Reddit of someone being like, I don't know. I've never met someone who's anti-proxy. I think every single Magic player I've ever met is like especially high level players, like competitive spiky high level players know more than anybody that to practice and get enough games in and to test the new sets. Every high level players, one sec, another two, wow, so two times 31 breeders and the catch event so far. That's a 1 catch event for me. That's like a 1 in 78 chance, I believe, hitting that twice within like 30 catches. I've already won the catch event basically as an Ironman account. Let's see if we can get any. There's still what, 41 minutes left. Let's see if we can get anything worth submitting though. What does Black Lotus do? Black Lotus is a 0. It's hard to, if you don't play Magic, it's hard to like explain what this means. It's a 0 mana artifact that you sacrifice to get 3 mana of any one color. So it's kind of like, why would you not play this in every deck ever built of all time? Yeah. It ramps you by 3 mana in 1 burst, which is ridiculous. But it's only legal in Vintage. Like, that's the beautiful part about Magic. The ban list is pretty fucking good for Magic, in my opinion. It's a cool swarm call. Thank you so much. I think the ban list in Magic does a pretty damn good job. The lowest total IV, which is the most of any. Anything below like a 30, I would probably submit, but your odds of winning, I think you need like a 20 or so or lower to have an odds of winning. Think about it, like it puts you 3 turns ahead, yeah, for 1 turn. That's a great way to put it, and that's just so strong. You usually just take the lead. Great way to put it, I think. I love talking about Magic. That's the problem though. If you give me talking about, I can talk about it for so long. Magic is amazing. It's a great game, dude. Why would they ban Jeweled Lotus? I'm gonna be so real. I took a break from Magic the Gathering, and then I came back and I saw Jeweled Lotus, and it was printed while I was gone, and my immediate reaction was, how the fuck is this real? How the fuck is this not banned? Jeweled Lotus is one of the most obviously, like, insanely turbo broken cards I've ever seen in my entire life. I can't believe that. Like, it's one of those, like, Tyler 1, I can't believe it even made it into the game. Like, that's fucking insane. Like, coming back, I was like, how is this real? This card is fucking bonkers insane. Like, it was a staple. It's fucking broke. I don't care. Like, that's the other thing is, like, it's tough when you ban a card in Magic. It does affect people's pockets, which sucks. But also, it's like, I don't know how you can't fix that, right? That card needed to be banned. It probably needed to be never printed. Like, it's one of those, like, for every deck, maybe not. It's pretty close. Like, how is MTG fighting power creep? Over the past like 6 years, they just haven't been. For a long time, they did a really good job, Oso. But then they were like, oh, we could just make Fortnite sets and make billions of, oh, we could just make we could just collab with everybody. Oh, Walking Dead, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle, Avatar, Fallout, which I like the Fallout set. That's the problem. Is I'm the fucking problem, right? Like, I love the Fallout set, but like, I mean, love's a strong word. Hesitantly bought some cards, right? They just collab with everything. It's just, Magic the Gathering kind of did the Fortnite thing of like collabing with everything that breathes. And just like banking on nostalgia, and it sucks. It brought a lot of players in, which is great, but it's tough. Oh yeah, I totally get it. Yeah, sorry, back to the ignoring that did SpongeBob. Yeah. I think, how do I feel about ignoring numbers prior to the encounter counter? I think you're ahead of the curve, Zan. I think that's something that I think a lot of the player base, myself included, will probably move towards doing as well, like years down the road. But it takes some time for us to emotionally process. And like, it's one of those, like, I wouldn't just straight up ignore them. That feels a little harsh. But like, I would take any number prior to the encounter counter with a grain of salt. People tend to overestimate, myself included. You got to factor in your own humanness, right? Like, people tend to overestimate the work they put in, right? Like, people tend to overestimate. It's the same way. One of the most important psychological things to understand is that they've run so many polls and so many studies on this. If you ask 2 people in a relationship who does more work, I think like 98 or like 90% of them will say, I do more work. Most people think that they do more work in the relationship, but then if you poll those same people who starts more of the problems, they'll also say themselves. So most people think that they cause most of the problems and that they do most of the work in the relationship. It's like a very interesting, like main character human psychology thing. It's very easy to overestimate your encounters, to overestimate, shunting's fucking hard, very easy to make that mistake. So I understand. I would just take it with a grain of salt type beat. I haven't shunted that much post the encounter counter being added. I've shunted honestly very little post the encounter counter. I almost haven't shunted at all. It's all, honestly, all my shit's been through like ditto hunting and like doing other things, That would fix the economy. True is sticky based. So it was already, I think it was just a typo, Dom, but it's a sad typo because it said, the thing said shiny Baneri prize, but then it had a non-shiny Baneri sprite, and I thought that meant the sprite was the mistake, but it turns out the shiny was the mistake. So unfortunate. Yeah, it's Nyxbloom Ancient makes, like, obviously it's a very powerful card, but I mean, it isn't like you don't see Nyxbloom Ancient being played in CEDH, right? Like Nyxbloom is really powerful at your average commander game, but it's so expensive to get out, you know, and it can just be killed, you know, dies for removal type dumb argument, but like great card. I think Sticky's just memeing, little slash S or whatever. Collecting in PokeMMO is fucking awesome. I don't think nearly enough people do it. I don't do it enough. I like collecting. What do you think about collecting in PokeMMO? Lots of people do it. Dude, I think collecting in PokeMMO is sick as fuck. Obviously, I think it's super underrated. I think it wouldn't surprise me if honestly the game, and shout out to Epoch for like promoting so much like collecting and like how cool it is and carrying out the history of the game, all that stuff. I think he does really fucking cool videos around that, man. Probably some of the best, right? If not the best, right? On collecting in PokeMMO, he does really cool shit. Epoch. So I think collecting in PokeMMO is still underrated, honestly. I think it's still underrated. I think the game might move more and more towards that as people the biggest thing people need to ask themselves in PokeMMO is, what do I want to do? They need to have goals, right? So I think a big thing is, and I think collections are great goals, and figuring out what you want to collect. You brought up, yeah, Pokedex stuff, weird glitched Pokemon, high wild caught IV Pokemon. I love old Pokemon. I haven't really mentioned it a whole lot, but I do collect old Pokemon, my 2012s and 2013s, even some 2014s, especially if they're competitive Pokemon. I love collecting old Pokemon, and I have a pretty big collection of old Pokemon stored on an alt account. Also, it's crazy. Look at this. I didn't realize that 2012s have kind of gone up in price, the base ones, up to 175k. That might be a lack of them just being on the market, to be fair, so don't take that as like a permanent rise. But 2012, man, PokeMMO was only so few people played in 2012. I didn't play in 2012, you know. I started playing in 2013. That looked shiny for a sec, but it was like there was just like the eyes closed as it's sleeping, so sorry, distracted me. Another big thing when it comes to collecting old Pokemon like 2012 and 2013, players like myself who played actively in 2013, I will look for OTs of people that I like remember, like old friends. And that's one of the coolest things. Or like really recognizable players, or like, you know, famous players in certain ways, right? We're looking for like competitive Pokemon. There are so many caveats to just collecting 2012, 2013, you know, old Mons. And having that personal connection, or even, but I've seen so many new players like Epoch. I don't think Epoch played back in like that era, but new people and new players in hobbies can learn to appreciate the old stuff. I'm that way with Magic the Gathering. Like I started playing Magic and Theros back in like 2011, 2013, and I love old Magic stuff because it's still, you appreciate the game for what it is now, and then you want to like learn where it came from, and like you start to appreciate it to a deeper level. I think that happens in retro video games. Like I've seen so many. How many people do you know? I've seen so many people who are really young who prefer playing like Smash Melee, you know, or like love to collect for like the PS1 when they might have been born like post the PS1 being out. I think I was born post the PS1 being out, to be fair. PS1 release date was it 1994, 1996? Yeah, to be fair, the PS1 came out in 1995. I was born in 1998. So even I'm younger than the PS1, right? So like it's easy. Like I think new people coming into hobbies do learn to appreciate the old stuff, if that makes sense. Which Pokemon? Let me see. Check this. Let me see. Magikarp. I should have released that. Magikarp, level 1, Alpha, Hatched Island 4. Party. I'm trying to see if I'm smart enough to figure out what the glitch is. Particles. Oh, was this every alpha Gyarados comes from the what's it called event, right? It should have the spring particle, right? Did I actually get it? It should have the spring particle effect, right? Because every alpha Gyarados, I think, stems from the Lunar New Year event. I don't think they're like wild. Okay, okay. Bro actually has a little bit of Pokemon knowledge. Okay. That's really interesting. Yeah, speaking of collecting, thank you to L Tryhard linked this to me, and he gave me a hint. So I'm gonna check particles. I couldn't figure out what the glitch or bug on this was, but it's because every single Alpha Magikarp or Gyarados stems from the Lunar New Year event, right? So what that means is this should have the spring particle effect. This should have the spring flower pen or whatever. Every single Gyarados, there's no way to like take a particle effect off. So this is bugged. It should have been. Let's see if I can find here. Can I do no particles? See if I can find one. So here, wow, here's an equivalent. Here's a Alpha Gyarados glitched with no particle effect, selling for 50 million Pokeyen. That's crazy. I don't know if it's actually, you know, will it actually sell for that? I don't know, but there is demand, there is interest in these like weird niche glitched Pokemon. You know, it's cool for collectors. That's, oh wow, that's sick. Try hard. Congrats, good for you, man. Congrats. Collectors will pay. It's also just, it's just cool, man. It's Pokemon history, you know, like. It's cool to hear you actually, yeah, you actually have sold, yeah. I do the raids ASAP. It's hilarious that like, yeah, like that's really funny. I got the low punny that one time. I think I might have sold it though. I don't remember if I kept that low punny. There's even a shaman. Wow. Wow. That's crazy. There's unparticled shamans out there. It's pretty wild. It is funny, Tally, yeah. I mean, people love, like, I mean, it's the same. Have you ever seen like trading card game misprints, or like, you know what I'm like, people love like misprints in trading card games, and that's like an objectively, you know, messier, like worse card, I guess, right? But often, but it's really cool, you know. Misprints are so interesting. My Smeargle, this Smeargle is False Swipe Spore Soaked Sweet Scent. There's no bad way to build a Smeargle. There's tons of ways to build Smeargle. Plans for today? I think I have a notepad doc. One sec. That's not the right one. One sec. There should be a stream to do. Here we go. Today, cover catch events, do the market check, do the achievement showcase. We did all that. Today's catch event, screenshot competition, and possibly react. I have a lot of react content that I'm really behind on. Started a nerfed Smeargle hot take. I could see that because one of the main reasons you have, it varies very slightly, probably true, right? One of the main reasons you want Smeargle is for the sweet scent, but it's like it's soak, which is, you know, but that's probably very lightly true for sure. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, PSA ones. Yeah, exactly. Error cards. Yeah. Wait, really? Wait, they made the, I did not hear about that. They had this. What is happening? What? This is my third 2 times. Okay, I'm not gonna place in the event, but that's insane. This is my third 2 times 31 catch in the catch event. I actually like don't need, please, no more breeders. And they're all low punnies, all 3 of them. I don't want low punnies right now. Or breeders. I'm actually so full on breeders. PokeMMO, please. I don't need breeders, dude. What the fuck? Please, dude. I'm done with breeders. My PC boxes are so full, dude. Sure, but shut up. I still really like damp Parasect, but it depends on what location you're at. It sucks that it's so fucking frail. Why is fucking Parasect so frail? Little nerd, bro. I like damp Quagsire. Quagsire tanks shit, but it is 4 times weak to grass. You gotta watch out for that. Cool as fuck, Ditto. Yeah, I apologize, Mr. Dude. Yeah, I'm taking all the fucking 31 IV luck, dude. Like, that's crazy. Turn my counter off screen. One sec. Here we go. I should be hitting 10k somewhat soon, which is cool. Only sucks at Mount Silver. No, it sucks at any spot where like the Pokemon are really high level, which Mount Silver is a good example. Should have just released that. Save a little bit of time. That's fine. I never remember to release things while catching. I'm still like, haven't learned that muscle memory. He's Gucci, no. Someone got a shiny it depends. I'm not sure. I don't know, to be honest, Lurky. I don't know for sure. Yes, if you're yes, thank you, Shoestay. If you're shunting Smeargle, make sure to use some sort of move. Yeah. Smeargle might be one of the most lost shinies these days because it's just so easy to forget that, you know? It's an honest mistake. A fully custom theme. It's just so low on my priority list. I respect it, Zan. It's just, I've got so many other things I can spend my time doing type beat. I just don't have a whole lot of... I also like the basic theme of PokeMMO. Especially as a content creator, I think if you use like some crazy, like too many visual mods, it just gets too like cluttered. I'll shake up the theme every so often if I want to shake things up, but I really like the base theme, honestly. I've used I love like the 2013 look of PokeMMO. There used to be mods that would give you like that old theme, but that's like super. I don't know if they exist anymore. They're so buggy and stuff. Sounds a lot easier. What are some examples, if you don't mind me asking, Zan? What are some examples of that? The only main like moveset change that really affect was like the... I'm sure there are some, I just don't know of them. I know the Hypnosis Meowth was a big deal. Yeah, the base, like this, like it's like dark mode. Like it looked so good, I feel like. Hoppa was a big one. Yeah, over time that... But I heard a little bit about that. How did that exactly... Star, good luck to you, Smokey. Good luck to you, man. It's good to, if you're a single encounter, it's good to have like 2 different spots or like any shunt. I'm a big fan of recommending like having a few different shunting locations to hop between, you know? Do you think RuneScape is now outdated? No, definitely not. You know, compare like Terraria. I don't think RuneScape's... I don't think any game is like... People are weird about that. Like people are very quick to call things outdated. There were very few games I would call outdated. Because most of it's stylistic, I guess, right? I don't think RuneScape's outdated. What's another good example? Like, I think that Pokemon World Online is probably one of the biggest examples that I always gave. I think Pokemon World Online like was outdated when it released and just like never caught up. That's very, very long. Yeah. There you go. That's fair. Fallout 1 and 2 I think are good examples of games that unfortunately I love Fallout. I've tried to play Fallout 1 and 2 multiple times, and this is fucking insane. What the fuck is this, Ditto? I just can't get into them. I've watched so many videos, like hundreds of hours of content, in depthly going through like every part of Fallout 1 and 2. I don't think Pong's outdated. Like I think Pong holds up stylistically and gameplay. I would say Pong is not outdated. Blops 1 def outdated? You think so? I don't feel that way. But I get none of the menus. I don't know. More power to you. Put a little bit of Blops 1 recently, hilariously. I liked it, but I don't. Maybe it's a nostalgia or whatever. Yeah, Lurky, yeah. That's MMO. MMOs in general, just, you know, they're built to take a long time. I haven't played. Yeah, I tried to play Daggerfall and I died to the rat because I didn't know how to like do anything. They don't teach you the controls. Daggerfall is probably pretty outdated. Now it's probably I couldn't get into it. I couldn't, you know, I don't want to speak on it too much. I mean, I would even say like I love Morrowind. Morrowind is a great game. Morrowind is probably outdated. It's like hard to get into type beat, but that doesn't mean it's bad. I don't know, outdated's a weird term. It's hard to. Is this just sick? Zard. Wait, how is this unknown OT? Is that the bug? That's weird. Out of style? I don't know. Yeah, that's pretty fair, Bibba. My Alpha Ditto from this morning. Yeah, for sure. Hatched the same year. That's so interesting. Pop anymore, but yeah, I don't know. I think outdated probably is the better term, but I just don't know. Hasn't aged well. Is that that might be the better phrase? Like hasn't aged well is like a nicer, I think more I think that's a more accurate. Like Fallout 1 and 2 I think haven't aged well, you know? They're great games. Age like milk, not, yeah, like Morrowind. I think mechanically, physically playing Morrowind has not aged well. The game is beautiful, the world is beautiful, the dialogue, like Morrowind is a beautiful game, but like physically playing it hasn't, you know, doing the controls, it hasn't aged well, you know. A controls thing, yeah, I agree. Graphics are mostly stylistic. Graphics are like the only time I think a game, I have a problem with old game graphics. I have this problem with the old, unfortunately, the old Lord of the Rings games on PS2. Okay. I love these games, okay? They're very nostalgic to me. Like, I feel like this is one of the first games I ever played, like, as a kid. Like, you know, I love these games. I'm not trying to shit on them, right? And maybe it's like the TV. I don't know. These games are so fucking dark. Like, visually. That's my problem with the graphics on these games. It is so hard to see what is going on if you have not played one. Now on an emulator, I think emulators solve a lot of the brightness problems as well, but playing some of these, there are certain games that I've played, especially on PS2, there are certain PS2 games that I've played where it is so dark it's hard to see what's going on. I've had that problem with that's probably one of my biggest, that's my only graphical problem with games or whatever. And I think it's because Moose has a problem too. I don't know if I ran into that too much. I'm trying to think of like an old movie I ran into. I'm not sure. I believe it though. I'm not trying to like that's not actually true. I believe that. It's more of like I'm trying to think of an example. I think it's so bad, yeah. Possible to see. OG Minecraft caves. You just crank your brightness up or whatever. There was like people would turn like little mods on or whatever for that, or not mods, but like effects on fraps. I didn't play it. Okay, there you go. Mercenaries 1. There you go. Yeah, there are certain games. That's my only problem graphically with most graphics of old games are just stylistic choices, right? My only problem with the graphics most of the time is just the darkness. Some of them are so dark it's impossible to see. I had that problem with Sly Cooper, and like Sly Cooper is a great game, but I have a hard time seeing what's going on because Sly Cooper is it's such a dark game visually. Sly Cooper is so dark. It's like it's like edgy. Whoa. I'll down this hill. I haven't played it. It's one of those I never really got into, you know. Unfortunately, no, Bibba. So there was a mistype. It said shiny Baneri, but then it was a non-shiny Baneri sprite on the website or on the forums, right? I thought that meant that it was a shiny Baneri prize, but the sprite was wrong. And it turns out the sprite was right and the text was wrong. So, fuck, get him, IMO. That's funny. Maybe the sub, dude. What's up? What's up? Tapping out, dude. If I was a main, that's fair. If I was a main account, I understand. I love catch events. I think catch events are really fun. I think way too many people don't go to catch events. Like, I think catch events are fucking awesome, super underrated, super fun, yada, 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 right? I understand if main accounts don't want to go to non-shiny catch events. Especially nowadays where, like, back in the day, you used to at least be able to make profit while catching for, like, back in the day, like 2 years ago, not back in the 2 years ago, back in the day, not that long ago, like 2.5 years ago, you would make profit by doing catch events. You would make like 100K profit and you would have a chance at an overarching prize. It was super sick. These days, you don't really make profit doing catch events. You might break even if you're using Pokeballs, or you'll make a little bit. If you're using Pokeballs, you'll make a little bit of profit. If you're using like Quick Balls or Nest Balls, you're probably losing money, which sucks. So doing all that for a non-shiny prize, don't blame main accounts. Iron Men, however, go to every single catch event you can go to. Oh my goodness. Every chance at reward points is so powerful. It is so important. So integral to the accounts. It's so good, man. It's so good. OG Zelda. I've only played 2 Zelda games. I played the original like 1985 or 1986 like NES Zelda, but I played it on a 3DS, and then I played, I think, Link's Awakening on original Game Boy. I don't know if it was Link's, I always forget if it's Link's Awakening or yeah, one of those. But that's the only, I never played Majora's Mask. I never played Breath of the Wild. One day I'll go. I have a sick, like, I could do an amazing retro Pat video, like a gamer who's played like tons of, you know, video games, never played Zelda, never really played the Zelda franchise. Like that's kind of crazy, you know, like most people have played Zelda. Yeah, never played Majora's, yeah, Ocarina of Time. I haven't played either of those, the two like big N64 titles, right? The camera controller is actually so ass. Yeah, dude, their controls are one of those funny things. Like, it's okay. Video game controls. You know what it is? Video game controls. Let video game controls be a reminder that we need time to learn things. People often act as if humans are logical agents. We are like robots. We just like learn something and then we do it, right? Like, no, no, no. It took us so long, like 25 years, obviously longer than that, but like going from like the N64 to like modern day controllers, like it probably took us a good 30 years to really understand controls in video games and the controller, right? Like that took a long fucking time. So many generations of mistakes when it came to like camera controls, and this is a good catch but not good enough. God damn it. One like 20 plus and almost, oh, that's so like tempting. Okay, it takes time, man. It takes time. Yeah, that's crazy. I didn't know that, Zan. There you go. Like it took a long time for people to figure out how video games should play, you know, and it's just a good reminder, like things just take time. Things take a lot longer than people realize, you know, to really iron things out and over long periods of time adapt to them, yada yada yada. Old camera controls, old, you know. What's your peak controller? I'm a big, so the problem is I haven't played enough of the modern Xboxes, so I don't know. But Xbox 360 was the first controller I ever felt where I was like, oh my god, holy shit. Like the 360 controller is so fucking good. But I haven't tried like the Xbox One and like the Xbox X Elite or whatever. I've heard those are really good, and I believe it. I just haven't tried them. The 360 was the first controller where I was like, this is a fucking sick controller. You know, this is sturdy. This is awesome. The original Xbox controller was very cool. I liked it a fair bit. ESDF is more efficient. ESDF. That's so funny. ESD. You just move one key over. ESDF versus WASD. I've never even heard of that. Is it just like slightly closer together? How is it more efficient? Does it feel better to you? I'm just asking. I have no idea. No, wait, did someone get it? Wait, what happened? Tally. Better hotkey setup. So it can, I see what you're saying. It helps you reach a little bit further in the number key, right? That's interesting. It puts you a little bit more in the center of the keyboard. But I guess so if that's the logic, do you ever think that here, this is like such a, do you ever think we will move to TFGH as our WASD? Like, hear me out. Like, imagine if our controls for movement were TFGH. It would put you in the middle of the keyboard and give you better range. You could hit the 1 key with your pinky. You could at least hit 9 comfortably. Maybe not 0 still, which is crazy. I use ESDF. That's so funny. I respect it. Thumb on spacebar. Let me see. TFGH. My spacebar is long enough to where that's not a problem, but I could see it depends on your keyboard. That actually feels like totally fine. I also kind of fold my thumb in on my spacebar, to be fair. RDFG. RDFG. I feel like you could be a little further over, but I actually for shift, no, RDFG holding shift left side feels more comfortable. That's kind of true. This is like such a funny, this is like such a dumb discussion. 50% of the time I play, it depends on what game you play. Like for me, dude, when I played, the only game where I ever felt like I really needed to maximize my keyboard usage was actually classic WoW. When I played Gnome Warlock with engineering on classic WoW, I counted at one point, I had 58 keybinds that I actively used. I would use all of them at least once a day when playing. Usually, you know, more than that. There are obviously certain ones that I used a lot more, but like every keybind was necessary. And you have to end up doing like, the keybinds end up being like 1 through 6 on your numbers, because that's what I have pretty big hands with WASD being the movement. 6 is the number that I can reach to. I could reach further, but like not comfortably, you know. 6 is the furthest I can reach, I feel like, comfortably and in a quick dash, right? 154 is a pretty good catch. I don't know if it'll place, to be honest with you. Placements are usually like 166 to 175 ish. But yeah, that's exactly Bibba. Like, dude, classic WoW was a really cool game. It's such like playing classic WoW on release was one of the most amazing gaming experiences I've ever had. I've also never played retail WoW. I have no nostalgia. I never played vanilla WoW when it released. I have zero nostalgia for World of Warcraft. Like, playing classic WoW was my first ever time playing World of Warcraft, and I was like, this game's fucking awesome. This game is so damn beautiful. But God, the community is so bad. The community. Classic WoW probably has the most toxic MMO community. Probably, maybe one of the most. Like, it was so bad, dude. The community is stuck in the same year the game came out. It was so bad. They were so angry. Puppy, sir. Winter. Gotta check on the puppy in a sec. But so I ended up. I would do like, you would first do your keybinds 1 through 6. And then you would do like shift 1 through 6, and then you would do alt 1 through 6, and then control 1 through 6, and then I would do like tab or caps lock. I forget which one. I like to use caps lock a lot as a keybind in video games. I prefer crouch on caps lock. I don't like pressing control often in games. Like left control. I'll do like crouch will be caps lock, and then shift will be like an ability or whatever. And then you would go on to like shift plus alt plus 1 is a different keybind than shift 1 and alt 1. Like you could do, yeah, you could do like some crazy keybinds. It's kind of psycho, not gonna lie. I'll take that. I love using caps lock. The funny thing is, when I use caps lock as a keybind in games, I love caps lock for crouch. The funny thing is, I'll like go to type to my team and I'll be like, nice job guys, and that'll be in like all caps on accident or something, you know what I'm saying? Or like, I'll accidentally type in all caps sometimes and then all lowercase other times. It's a cool shout, Shusuke. I think I'm fine with just false like Pokeball, but I get it. No, that's so fair, Bibba. WoW was the only game where I ever felt like maybe I needed something like that. I never got it, but I get that. Keyboard tab for sprint. Remove caps. Wait, you're on some crazy shit. You're removing your caps for like better gameplay mobility. What? Tab for sprint and shift for crouch. Tab for sprint. I use an ortho liner 40% keyboard so I can do 1 through 9 under the ASD mover movement. Oh, that's I gotta look that up. No taps on the keyboard at all. What? What does that look like? Ortho liner 40% keyboard. I didn't know people actually used these. They're fucking awesome. I like, you look cool as hell. Okay, no taps. There's no way you do no taps. I don't believe you. There's no way. Yeah, let me show you. Let me show people. No caps. .png. Unless I misunderstand. I might be misunderstanding, to be fair. Yeah, that shit's interesting. Oh, no tap. I thought you were saying you don't use key taps. Okay, no caps lock. That makes... No, that was me. No, you're fine. I thought bro was playing games like this. I thought bro had no key taps. I thought he was like, yeah, I play with no taps. I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? You've removed your key taps for like extra shiny hunting speed? Like what? I thought bro was playing games with this keyboard. New meta? Dude, could you fucking imagine? That'd be awful. That is awful. Bro is speed. Oh, I hope that never becomes a thing. That's absolutely horrible. Now wait a second. No, don't test it. Nobody test to see if it's actually faster because we don't want to know. Keep it a secret. Just you're just like pinching your fingers constantly or some shit. Oh my god. Constantly place them on a spike. Catch event's over in 4 minutes, fellas. Good luck, guys. My thumb on V. Yeah, that I get that. As a Lucio player, that is like a commonish thing you'll see is rebinding spacebar or rebinding jump to mouse wheel up. Rip fingertips. Yeah, that's so funny. Yeah, also, yeah, imagine you like forget where a key is at. Here's a touchscreen keyboard. No, you don't. Nobody uses touchscreen on like their actual like computers, right? A tablet, sure, I get. Even that, like, no way. The rip fingers. I can't imagine. I did the classic boy archetype of I tried to learn like, and I did. It's really easy to learn. I learned like Smoke on the Water when I was like 12 years old. On like my sister's like pink Walmart guitar she got for like $20 at a birthday when she was like 8 years old or some shit. How the fuck do you play? And even that like hurts your fingers. I can't imagine like playing guitar seems incredibly painful. Maybe there's just some way around it, or like I think playing people sleep on playing most instruments kind of just is physically painful. No. Like why is that the case? Why is playing every instrument physically painful? Not everyone, but that's so funny. 31 IV, I'll take it. 2 minutes left in the event. Just build up strength. Gotta get muscle. I don't know if it's muscle as much as like the strings shredding your skin. You know, I don't know if it's muscle as much as, you know, or like for like violinists have a huge problem. Calluses, yeah, that makes sense. Violinists have a huge problem with like the pressure on their neck, like they get their neck fucked up from like from holding it there or whatever. Okay, well that one's that's just silly. Okay. Fair enough. Okay. What? Bro, that I think that's the okay, I think that is the most 2x31s I've ever caught in a catch event. That's my 4th 2x31. I lost the catch event, but I won the catch event. I mean, it's funny, I don't need breeders right now. 4 2x31s in one catch event is ridiculous. It's a 1 in 78 chance. And I only caught like, I hit a 1 in 78 4 times within 36 catches. I'm not even halfway to 1. That's insane. The Iron Man has some of the crazy save. This should 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 save. Okay, that's fine. A crash that is saved is no crash at all. Oh my god, we're saved. Okay. Woo. I just hate when the YouTube stream crashes. The main problem is if the YouTube stream crashes. We're back. We're back. We are back. Refresh if needed. We saved it. Who cares? Dude, fucking Streamlabs fucking hates me today. They fucking hate me today, dude. They hate me so much. What is going on? Make this smaller or some shit. Okay. I'm just trying to record like a few little clips, dude. A few little clips for my little channel. Whew. Submit them to a staff member. They should be in global chat. I don't know. It's just luck. Okay, we made it. Okay. I don't think I have anything worth submitting, but we can go check. And then after this, we're on screenshot competition. If you guys have any suggestions, any ideas on where I might want to take my screenshot, let me know. Some sort of ship. I want to travel Hoenn. There's some spot in Hoenn you can go to that has like an underground area. I think that could be good potentially. We're going to put this little ditto over here. We're going to sort by total IV. All right. Alrighty, fellas, the catch event did just end. We're going to sort by total IVs. Here is my highest IV catch, the 142 Buidu, and my lowest catch was a 42 Buidu. So, honestly, pretty above average catch event in terms of total IV catches, and then in terms of like 1x31s and 2x31s, I honestly got incredibly lucky. Now, I don't really want that right now, but I can't complain. It's good breeders, it's good, you know. I'm sure I can use them in some way down the road. At least a lot of them can actually probably pair together as well, because a lot of them have 31 Spatak in the field egg group, which is not ideal, but at least they can pair with each other, so that'll work out in some way. Not too shabby of a catch event. I think I'm pretty happy with that for switching from quick ball, nest ball to the Pokeball, you know, fall swipe, more chill strategy. I'm very happy with this catches, and hopefully moving forward it will allow me to do the catch events but still make a ton of progress and still gain the Pokeyen stack. I think it was just costing way too much to do nest balls and quick balls for every event. Abandoned ship by Duford. I think you know the drip, the Riz. Outside of Sutopolis. So I think all the spots that I want to be at are probably in Hoenn, is what I'm learning, right? That's the meme. Everything's in Hoenn. All the boat locations. There's Duford. Duford. Wait, what's over by Duford? Abandoned by Duford. Follow it during a dive. Rayquaza. Me personally? Okay. You know what? Okay. While we're waiting for catch event results, I'm gonna go quickly do a stretch. Okay, smooches. Mwah. I'm gonna quickly go do a stretch break while. Nice. What's up, Iron Yellow? Stretch break while I can. It's the perfect time. We're waiting for catch event results, things like that. And I can invite you to the team, Yellow. I got you. Welcome gamer. Congrats on making an Iron Man account. Maybe sorry if you've been around for a while. I just haven't seen you. Welcome. Okay, quick 5-minute stretch break while we have the time. It's the perfect timing. I will see you guys in like 5 minutes or so. I will be right back. I'll see you with catch event results as well as more play. Like, I don't want to spend too much time on the screenshot competition. I just want to just get the screenshot and upload it and see what happens. It's a chance for an Iron Man to win some RP from a different event, which is really interesting. And I want to get back and we can do our gym rerun for the day, some Pokeyen money. We're kind of good on yen though. We could do fossil farming. We could go shiny hunt Jigglypuff. That might happen honestly, because that sounds really nice. I will see you guys in 5 minutes. BRB. All right, we are back, boys. What's up? What's up? Thank you for your patience. Give me 1 sec. Gotta hit up the wife on Discord, see how she's doing today. Then I'll be fully back with my undivided attention on chat. What's up? What's up? Yeah, I want to find this. We gotta look around. I know there are spots. There's a spot that I'm thinking of in Hoenn that I can't like describe. We are still waiting for catchment results, to be fair. I already forgot about that. That's hilarious. All right, we're back, boys. What's up? What's up? What's up? Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Mike, that should be good. Should be good. It might have been, what's it called? Muted. Okay, well now I know you're just trolling. Okay. I'm gonna watch global chat for when the results are here. I'm gonna start surfing to the east. I almost wonder if I should hop on the main account to like look for this. Yeah, Rumel, what's the can you whisper me or give me the IGN? Absolutely. North of Moss Deep is cool. There's a spot in Hoenn where you like dive down and then surf up or some shit. Hop on the main to scout out the location to save Matt's repels. I see you. To save Matt's repels on the Ironman account. How was our Aqua Hideout? I think it's the Aqua Hideout. Well, maybe? I think it's Aqua Hideout. I don't know Hoenn enough. Okay, well, god damn you, Denise. Okay, well, we gotta train her to fight really quick. Are you? I don't think we'll run into that many like this on the Ironman account. We'll see. It's the Aqua sub. It's underwater. Yeah, I think I have waterfall on me. Dive. I need dive on me. I don't know if I have dive. We will grab a dive mon really quick. Dive mon. Yep. Dive mon. Yep. The shiny rate in PokeMMO is 1 in 30,000. It's just a custom shiny rate. Good luck to you, Hazel. How much worse? I think it's varied. The Blastoises change things very minimally, and they can also be replaced with other Pokemon nowadays, like Zapdos and Crocodile. The Blastoises, I think, add like 2 to 4 gyms. You do not need the Blastoises. Bro, what are you doing? Hey, Winter. Sorry, 1 sec. Winter! I gotta stop him. He's eating a toilet paper roll. 1 sec. Buddy! What are you doing? He's trying to get my attention. 1 sec. All right, the dog we're pet sitting, I think, is very high energy right now and like needs to burn. Here, come up, up. There you go. Okay. He is super high energy right now. Oh, Winter, no, come here. Okay, he's eating shoes. Winter, come here. No. No shoes. Just come here. Come here. Up higher. Okay. Holy, sorry, he's like really. zoomies right now type beam. Final boss. He's really cute. Come here. Up. 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 Doesn't get it. Winter, come here. All right, this is important. He's very full of energy. He deserves to burn some off. Very important for puppies. I'm watching global chat. They're watching for the... Okay, they're back with the results. Apparently, I am watching. They are back with the results. I'm gonna let a few get... Come here. Oh. Oh. Okay. Whew. Get some drum rolls in. Okay. I'm gonna let them announce some things first. To know that it, okay, now he's eating socks. No socks right now, buddy. One sec. Winter. Playful.
Humans, what have you learned?
Okay, sorry, this is important stuff. All right. What are you? Why are you throwing shoes, buddy? Okay. Whew. Petulant results are... I'm so sorry. He keeps trying to eat shoes. Stop eating. Stop it. I swear I'll stop stalling for content. Okay. Woo. Okay. Should be tasty. Who am I to stop him? All right. Catch event results, boys. Alrighty, fellas. Catch event results are here for the... What was it? Baniri, Buidu, and Beautifly event. In 4th place, Gnome Kind got 21 points. Congratulations, winning some reward points. In 3rd place with 169 points, Isoli, congratulations on 3rd place, winning some free reward points. In 2nd place, Strato, oh goodness, 169 points. Congratulations, man, winning some RP. And then finally winning the 6x31 low punny and even more RP is Artators. That name is a little familiar. Artators with 170 points, man. Congratulations, dude. Congrats to everybody who participated. Hopefully you got some good catches, and I hope to see you in future PokeMMO catch events. I really cannot recommend to do events like this enough, man. I think they're so fun, so good for the community, and I can hear my dog ripping apart a trash can, so I'm gonna go stop him. Give me one sec. Oh my goodness. Okay, this might be the funniest. I'm so sorry. I'm actually being such a shit streamer right now. Oh my god, he's eating the Amazon packages. I don't know what to do. Give me one sec. Buddy, one sec. Buddy. Okay, I think I have to do the responsible thing. Alrighty, fellas, probably the funniest reason I've ever had to end a stream. The dog that I'm pet sitting has the zoomies. I gotta go be a proper pet sitter, go take care of him. He's trying to eat Amazon packages. He's eating shoes. He's eating socks. I gotta take him on a long walk and burn off some energy like he deserves to do. He's a very cute boy. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the stream. It was a wacky one today. Lots of crashes, lots of weird stuff happening. But you know what? We did it. We did a catch event. We made progress. I still have to submit an entry for the screenshot competition. I'll probably do that off stream today, hopefully. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Like the video if you enjoyed it. Dislike if not. Subscribe if you want to. Twitch, follow, whatever you want to do. Have a great day. Play PokeMMO. Have fun. That's the important thing. I will see you guys later. Peace, Reno. Woo! He deserves it, man. He obviously has a lot of energy. You can't let dogs like be pent up like that with energy. You got to just take him on a walk. So, woo! I'll see you guys. Have a good one. Overwatch. I might be able to tonight. That actually sounds dope. We'll see. Love you guys so much. I'll see you later. For now, peace, Arena. I wanted it to be a lot, whatever. I don't know. Bye. Love you guys. Mwah. Bye. Be right on Twitch. Pog.